Well, a wet spring is now turning into a wet summer, at least the beginning stages of this summer season. And right now we still find some heavy rainfall. It's not falling along the interstate any longer. Thankfully, the rain is shut down there, and that's allowed water levels to come back down. But we do have some pockets of rainfall to the east and southeast. Shannon County covered in rain. That extends down into Oregon County, west across Howell County. Still looking at some decent downpours in and around Mountain Home and Norfolk. And there are pockets in here, and this is a zone that did not really get much, if any, rain from last night into this morning. Well, this evening, Mother Nature's tried to make up for it. There have been some pockets in here that have likely seen between 1 and 2 inches, and locally maybe more than 2 inches of rainfall. Looking at the setup, the cold front that was driving that line of storms into the area last night, it stalled here just south of the interstate. Air in Springfield, we're on the backside of that front. Winds are out of the north, and that's part of the reason why it's a little misty out there this evening, and I think that may persist maybe all the way until sunrise on Thursday. That cold front, along and ahead of it, we've got a conveyor belt of moisture feeding the showers and thunderstorms and contributing to these very high rainfall rates of 1 to, in some cases, more than 2 inches per hour. And that's obviously generating some flooding concerns. Well, that conveyor belt of moisture is going to get shoved off to the southeast, and that's going to allow most of the area to have a drier day on Thursday. But areas closer to this front, there's still going to be a shot at some scattered showers and thunderstorms come Thursday afternoon. Looking at our hour-by-hour forecast, this is where we're finding the wet weather right now. We'll probably find it in that area through midnight, but it should shut down gradually after that. Tomorrow morning, we start off with cloudy skies. Most areas dry outside of maybe some mist, especially here near the interstate. And then as we work through the morning and into the afternoon, we start to punch some holes in the clouds, and we should see at least some afternoon sunshine. Notice, again, closer to that front, that's where we're still going to have a shot at scattered showers and thunderstorms. Areas to the north and northwest, anything that we see pop up is going to be very isolated in nature. About 65 for a low tonight. Looking at highs tomorrow, warmer than today. Looks like upper 70s, very common, maybe low 80s in some areas, especially off to the southeast. Looking ahead to Friday, that's when our next wave of active weather will spill across the area. It looks like Thursday night we're going to see a complex of thunderstorms develop over Oklahoma, and then that's going to push east across southern Missouri and northern Arkansas Friday morning, and then out of the area as we head into the afternoon. With this type of setup, watch for strong winds. There may be a corridor of damaging winds with that complex of thunderstorms. We're also going to find another wave of heavy rainfall, and that's going to likely impact the morning drive on Friday. There could be some street flooding with those storms as they push across the area. It looks like as we get into Friday night and Saturday morning, the next complex of storms, well, it looks like it could develop across western Oklahoma and the Texas Panhandle, but I think that round of thunderstorms will probably push a bit further south than the Friday morning round of thunderstorms, but it may clip northwest Arkansas, possibly southwesternmost Missouri. That said, we're still going to have a chance later in the day of some scattered shower and thunderstorm activity Saturday and again on Sunday. It looks like it's going to tend to be during the afternoon and early evening time frame. Monday, we've got maybe a stronger cold front coming through, so still a lingering shot at showers, and that may come early in the day, followed by lower humidity and drier conditions. And with the drier air spilling into the area, Mike, that opens the door to lows in the upper 50s come Tuesday morning and Wednesday morning.
If we can just get to that quiet side.
Need to get to nice. We do need that, and we need an opportunity to dry out. You know, just checking the river levels in the area. We're not looking at the extreme levels that we saw with the last round of flooding, but we've certainly seen rivers like the James River go up.
Yeah, still more than enough. Thank you, Jamie.